Chapter 193. The Rising Chu Family. Descendants of the Sword, immortal roaming everywhere. The fiery flame wielding the Sword _3. Initially, the blood-scaled dragon horse snorted defiantly. Upon seeing the spiritual tigers, however, it began to show fear again. When Han Yi took hold of it, it became calm. The members of the 4 major clans observed this man, his every action, hinting at something peculiar, which made them exchange glances of bewilderment. "Are you here as well to intervene in our affairs?" The eldest son of the Lin family, Lin Russian, interrogated with a low voice. Han Yi glanced at the elders of the 4 major clans who were nascent soul cultivators. The large number indicated they had come prepared. With a light chuckle, he said, "Not at all, not at all. This is a family matter of yours. There is no cause for me to interfere. Pardon me as I take my leave." Having said that, he was about to depart. "You come as you wish and you leave when you like. Do you take the 4 major clans to be your pushovers?" A young man in a bamboo green robe stepped off the carriage. His bearing was upright and graceful, like a noble tree facing the wind. He held his chin high, a nimble sparkle flashing in his eyes as he looked at Han Yi. He obviously suspected Han Yi to be the mastermind behind this unexpected obstruction. "Miss Chu of the Chu family must be my betrothed. Kangbi, my clan's immortal sword, has always been ours throughout history. Anyone who attempts to seize it from us will be my enemy, regardless of the reason. Chen Ke will not let him off lightly." Chen Ke asserted with a keen and resolute gaze. "Oh, could you repeat that again?" Han Yi, who originally intended to leave, stopped midair, his eyes, still and void of all emotions, squarely fixed on Chen Ke. Despite the lack of emotion, Chen Ke felt an unmistakable hint of murderous intent. He pulled out a handkerchief with 6 needles arrayed on it. He flicked them one by one onto the ground. They turned into 6 flying swords that silently revolved around him parallel to the ground. Just then, an object with an orange glow dropped, attracting Han Yi's attention. With a closing grip of his 5 fingers, the 6 flying swords were catapulted towards Han Yi. Like 6 mythical dragons soaring through the sky, their attack seemingly unstoppable. However, Han Yi just lightly stomped his foot. The heavenly earthly spiritual chair around his body gently vibrated, undulating rhythmically like the waves of an ocean. Fine streaks of purple electricity flowed out from the soles of his feet, thin as the strands of silk. They spread outwards, covering a circular radius of 3 feet around him. The 6 flying swords were immediately sent flying. At that moment, Han Yi picked up the ball of orange glow. Attribute obtained. Sword Immortal Descendant +3. Han Yi knitted his brows, muttering to himself. The sword cultivators here, more or less, all had the Sword Immortal Descendant attribute. The onlooking cultivators at the scene perceived from this spectacle that the Chen family's eldest son, Chen Ke, was truly infatuated with Miss Chu, which was why he acted so recklessly, preventing the young masters of all the major clans from approaching her. However, who was this white-robed young man who suddenly appeared out of nowhere, just when everyone thought a fierce battle was about to break out? "That's enough. We did not come here to fight today. This should end here." A fierce red ancient sword, composed of flame-like patterns, flew out from the Chu family's territory, appearing within everyone's sight. The immortal sword Raging Fire. "It seems the one wielding the Raging Fire sword has come," someone called out astonishedly. The disciples of the 4 major clans all took a step back when they saw the Raging Fire, as a sign of respect. "Humph, I am only saving face for the Raging Fire's wielder." Chen Ke snorted coldly, retracted the flying swords, changing them back into thin needles, which he put back into the handkerchief. Han Yi swept his gaze over everyone present, committing the faces of all the members of the 4 major families to memory. Then, in a blink of an eye, he jumped into thin air, disappearing in the spot. When he appeared again, he arrived at a secluded alley, where Heavenly Thunder Swift Tiger carried a young man and slowly halted at the corner of the street. "Why did you block my way?" Having waited for Han Yi, Chu Mingkong confronted him with resentment in his voice. "If I didn't stop you, I'm afraid you would die. If you die, what would your sister think?" Han Yi replied, indifferently. Hearing this explanation, Chu Mingkong gradually cooled down. Inspecting Han Yi, although still suspicious, he asked, "Then why help?" Not replying directly, Han Yi lay on the soft back of the white tiger, looking up at the sky as he slowly said, because I also do not wish to see your sister getting married." Then he sat upright, gazing earnestly, as he said, "Tell me about your sister. What exactly happened over these 3 years?"